another unboxing. This here is already out of the box because it just came on the plastic bag. And you saw the predecessor of this reel on the channel already. This is the Valiant Eagle Pro. I already tested the Valiant Eagle 2, the black version. And I don't usually have a lot of things from Kastking. I think I have now more accessories, so tackle boxes, scissors from Kastking, than reels. So I have still the Castrol. I had the Valiant Eagle 2, but I already sold it. I had a Centrum, and now I have the Valiant Eagle Pro 2. I just got this reel because it was insanely inexpensive. So on the 11/11 sale, I snatched this reel for 38 euros. I know that some other folks got it for even less. So I think some guys paid like $35, $32 for this because Kastking had an insane coupon on AliExpress during the 11/11 sale. But it's not only that reason that made me get this reel. This reel is manufactured by the same guys that make this, so I had to have it, and for that price I could not pass it. Usually this reel will run you down $60 to $70 or euros depending where you at. It's almost criminally cheap compared with the old version and some other old reels, because all the information that I have about this reel is that it's good. But to see and validate that, let's give it a closer look on the table, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
So, starting with the box, it's actually, as usual by Kastking, quite pleasant. You will have like red accent box, blue accent box, and I think a silver and dark silver accent box. This one is the red. I think most of mine have been red, but either way you have that nice dense foam that will nicely nestle the reel while chipping, and you have the stickers for your line, so you know which line you have on your reel, Kastking sticker, exploded diagram, and instructions. But as a man, I don't need it until I will probably need it, but either way I will put everything in back together inside of the box and set it apart. But again, the stickers are actually quite a nice addition to the box because the stickers are cool. So starting with the weigh-in of this reel, Kastking claims 128 grams, but as you can see the weight it's over, so 2 grams over the usual stuff with reels on this channel. They are usually always overweight, in this case by 2.1 grams. And you see me fiddling with the knobs because this reel has 11+1 ball bearings instead of the 7+1 that we had on the old Valiant Eagle 2. And we know where the 4 went, so they went on the knobs. And as you can see, I'm pulling and trying to see the tolerance on this reel that are actually quite nice. I think it's a very well put together reel in the hand. You can feel it's very tight. Again, I think this is built by DMK, the same guys that make the silver feather, so I'm supposed to like it. The spool weighs 4 grams, which is actually the stated by Kastking. It should weigh under 3 grams without the bearing, but the bearing is always there. And a closer look on the brakes. So we've seen this type of brakes on the Valiant Eagle 2 and on the silver feathers, but this one, I think, if my mind is not playing tricks with me, it's going in on the side plate a little bit more than on the first Valiant Eagle 2. My complaints with the first Valiant Eagle 2 were that the space between the frame and the lip of the spool was a bit wide and you could put your 0.6 PE there. And I think it's fixed with this one. But let's take a measurement of the spool. You see 22 millimeters side to side. Yeah. And now the rim, the outside, 28 millimeters. and if we take the inside, it's 22 millimeters. So you have 6 millimeters to play with, and the total length of the shaft, it's 34, 35. I think it should be more like 35 millimeters. So this feels like a well put together reel, a lot better put together than the first Valiant Eagle 2. This is also a fast reel with a gear ratio of 8.4 to 1, and it features a max drag of 6 kilos. But now let's make a sound test. I would prefer thinner sound on the drag, but either way I'm very happy with how things have come with this reel. It's a real improvement on the past Valiant Eagle 2. So they also claim to have used a new material on the frame, new type of plastic, DuPont Cicron. I don't know what it is, but either way it feels less flexy than the last one. And now I'm just messing up with the brakes to see if they are not over brake on the free spool part of the thing. So you can see me here, I'm just pointing that this reel, it's a little bit over greased on the worm gear, but everything feels so tight. There's not actual sloppiness anywhere, and the brakes seem to work far better on the lower end than on the normal Valiant Eagle 2. That I'm pretty satisfied with it, especially that I got it for like, I think 43 euros, something like that. So an insane deal. It cost me less than my Valiant Eagle 2. So I'm really satisfied with it. Either way, I already fished with it, and I can tell you guys that it will not disappoint on the water, but that will stay for a future video where you can see my realistic opinion of this reel on the water. But until then, I will give you just a quick teaser of me catching dinks with it.
Yeah, another one.
So I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.